has gone out. Some will win and some will lose. Nothing much else to say. Thought I was searching for something. Door has closed, not a sound. Take a look as I am now. Still I smile and don't speak. Will you please slow down? Slow down. Slow down. Candlelight has gone out. Some will win and some will lose. Nothing much else to say. Thought I was searching for something. Door has closed, not a sound. Take a look as I am now. Still I smile and don't speak. Will you please slow down? Slow down. Candlelight has gone out. Some will win and some will lose. Nothing much else to say. Thought I was searching for something. Door has closed, not a sound. Take a look as I am now. Still I smile and don't speak. Will you please slow down? Slow down. Candlelight has gone out. Some will win and some will lose. Nothing much else to say. Thought I was searching for something. Door has closed, not a sound. Take a look as I am now. Still I smile and don't speak. Will you please slow down? Slow down. Slow down. to say. Thought I was searching for something. Door has closed, not a sound. Take a look as I am now. Still I smile and don't speak. Will you please slow down? Slow down. Candlelight has gone out. Some will win and some will lose. Nothing much else to say. Thought I was searching for something. Door has closed, not a sound. Take a look as I am now. Still I smile and don't speak. Will you please slow down? Slow down. Candlelight has gone out. Some will win and some will lose. Nothing much else to say. Thought I was searching for something. Door has closed, not a sound. Take a look as I am now. Still I smile and don't speak. Will you please slow down? Slow down. Candlelight has gone out. Some will win and some will lose. Nothing much else to say. Thought I was searching for something. Door has closed, not a sound. Take a look as I am now. Still I smile and don't speak. Will you please slow down? Slow down. Candlelight has gone out. Some will win and some will lose. Nothing much else to say. Thought I was searching for something. Door has closed, not a sound. Take a look as I am now. Still I smile and don't speak. Will you please slow down? Slow down. Slow down. say. Thought I was searching for something. Door has closed, not a sound. Take a look how I am now. Still I smile and don't speak. Will you please slow down? Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. to say. Thought I was searching for something. Door has closed, not a sound. Take a look as I am now. Still I smile and don't speak. Will you please slow down? Slow down. Candlelight has gone out. Some will win and some will lose. Nothing much else to say. Thought I was searching for something. Door has closed, not a sound. Take a look as I am now. Still I smile and don't speak. Will you please slow down? Slow down. Candlelight has gone out. Some will win and some will lose. Nothing much else to say. Thought I was searching for something. Door has closed, not a sound. Take a look as I am now. Still I smile and don't speak. Will you please slow down? Slow down. Candlelight has gone out. Some will win and some will lose. Nothing much else to say. Thought I was searching for something. Door has closed, not a sound. Take a look as I am now. Still I smile and don't speak. Will you please slow down? Slow down. Candlelight has gone out. Some will win and some will lose. Nothing much else to say. Thought I was searching for something. Door has closed, not a sound. Take a look as I am now. Still I smile and don't speak. Will you please slow down? Slow down. Candlelight has gone out. Some will win and some will lose. Nothing much else to say. Thought I was searching for something. nothing much else to say. Thought I was searching for something. Door has closed, not a sound. Take a look as I am now. Still I smile and don't speak. Will you please slow down? Slow down. Slow down. Candlelight has gone out. Some will win and some will lose. Nothing much else to say. Thought I was searching for something. Door has closed, not a sound. Take a look as I am now. Still I smile and don't speak. Will you please slow down? Slow down. Candlelight has gone out. Some will win and some will lose. Nothing much else to say. Thought I was searching for something. Door has closed, not a sound. Take a look as I am now. Still I smile and don't speak. Will you please slow down?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Slow down.
Okay. Am I audible?
Sir, shall we begin? Sir, are we audible? Sir, we are not audible to us.
Yeah, sorry. Am I audible now?
Yes, sir, you're audible. Shall we start, sir?
Yeah. Yes, yes,
Thank
of
you.
course.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
A very good evening to one and all. I am Rizwana Taslima of Fast BBA. Education is our passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to the people who prepare for it today. Today is the second day of our online 5-day International Faculty Development Program organized by Department of Business Administration, Government Arts College Coimbatore, Autonomous Government Arts College Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu, India. We welcome our today's resources person, Dr. N. Sundarajan, faculty in Accounting Section, Business Studies Department, University of Technology and Applied Science, Sainas Oman. Welcome, sir. I welcome our Honorable Principal, Dr. R. Ulagi. Welcome, ma'am. Welcome to our Head of the Department, Dr. R. Prabhu. Welcome, sir. Thanks for giving me this opportunity, sir. To welcome the faculties and welcome all. Life is a song, sing it. Life is a game, play it. Life is a challenge, meet it. Life is a dream, realize it. Life is a sacrifice, offer it. With these words, I now request our beloved head of the department, Dr. R. Prabhu, our session opening remarks and also to provide keynote address.
Good, af- Good afternoon to one and all, and I welcome all the participants for the second day of our faculty development program today. I once again thank our principal, Dr. R. Ulagi, for having given us this permission to conduct the 5-day FDP. I welcome Dr. N. Soundararajan, faculty in Accounting Section, Business Studies Department, University of Technology and Applied Sciences, Shinas Oman. It's because of his gracefulness and his willingness that we have such eminent speakers today. I welcome you, sir, and I hope all the participants definitely will benefit out of your experience today. Time management. We all have gone through time management so many times as faculty. We, in fact, many of us must be thinking that we manage our time very well. We know how to manage our time. We are all past so many years of teaching already, 20 years, 30 years. We go to class every day. We manage our classes. We manage our personal time space and things like that. But the thing is, are we managing our time post corona, post in the present new normal? How we are managing time is very, very important. I have a very big doubt nowadays in the new normal. Are we managing our time, or are some external devices managing our time? That's a big doubt that we have nowadays. I think our speaker today will tell you all about all this, because
Definitely.
this, as we can see, as time passes, we don't know when the device is taking over us on managing our time. Time space is something that we have to look at very seriously, because at the present we don't know how we are managing in time, but when we look back after 10 or 15 years, when we look back at what we did, then we feel how we have managed our time, what we have done in the next 10 years. Most of us look back and then see. It's always better to see forward, to see how we can best utilize what we have now, the time period that we have now. I always used to tell people around me and my students, we should live in the moment. We should make things happen in the moment. We shouldn't wait for things to happen for us. Best wishes. I once again welcome all the participants and our speaker today. Let's have a wonderful session today as we had yesterday. And as you know, all participants, since we have a lot of participants yesterday, our views have crossed 1.2 thousand, I think so, 1,200 views we have crossed yesterday. And so many, since we cannot join in the Google Meet, we have requested all to join in our YouTube link. And best wishes, happy week, and have a happy session. Thank you.
I hope I can continue my session. Yes. Let me start by
You, sir. A dream written down with a date become a goal. A goal broken down into steps become a plan. A plan backed by action makes your dream reality. With these words, I now request our beloved ma'am, Dr. L. Santi, Assistant Professor of Business Administration, to introduce today's resources person to the forum.
Good evening to one and all present. It gives me immense pleasure in introducing today's resource person, Dr. Sundarajan, to the second day of International Faculty Development Program on Challenges of Students in New Normal, who is present with us in sharing his knowledge and experience in time management. As a teacher, it's a prestigious and precious moment for me. I proudly share that dear Dr. Sundarajan is my student and feeling great in introducing him to this learned teaching fraternity. Dr. Sundarajan is an active, vibrant, and voracious reader and learner. At present, he is working as faculty in Accounting Section, Business Studies, University of Technology and Applied Sciences, Shiraz, Oman. He has completed his undergraduation, post-graduation, doctorate in Bhartiya University and MPhil in Alagappa University. To his credit, he has published 6 research papers in reputed international journals. He has presented various national and has presented papers in various national and international conferences. Dr. Sundarajan has acted as resource person in various conferences and seminars. Dr. Sundarajan has got appreciation for coordinating and getting sponsorship for various conferences. He has won various awards in Rotaract, including Mr. Perfect in 2003. He has been recognized by Mr. Neeraj Mittal, by District Collector for construction of playground and equipments in 2003. He has won various awards for achieving different abroad contests and promoted as assistant manager. Dr. Sundarajan has rich academic experience in India and in foreign countries. He possesses more than 5 years of industrial experience and has occupied fair positions. Dr. Sundarajan, we are happy to have you as resource person for this 5-day international faculty development program. Thank you all.
Knowledge is power. Knowledge shared is power multiplied. I now request our today's resources person, Dr. N. Sundarajan, for enlightening us on the topic time management.
Am I audible? Can I proceed my session?
Yes, sir.
Yes, madam. Thank you so much. So let me start the session. Before starting that, I hope the PPT is visible to everyone, right?
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Yeah. So let's start. Yeah, hello everybody. Welcome to this time management faculty development program. I really appreciate and the effort done by Government Arts College, Coimbatore, and I really thank Dr. Professor Dr. Prabhu, HOD of BBA department, and my dear Madam Dr. Shanti, and I would like to thank Dr. Ulagi, Principal Madam, for giving me this wonderful opportunity. So, well, in today's world, it is very important. The time management is very, very important for everyone. So, as our HOD said, that everybody know about many things regarding time management, and we are gone through many processes, and we are regularly practicing. But even though we have struggled with to complete our task during that time limit, actually. So that is why this is the very a really very good topic, interesting topic, and it is one of my favorite topic, that is called time management. Well, if you want to become a world-class leader and have a good work-life balance, or if you want to be a successful leader in your career or in your life, it is very important that you have to pay a lot of attention on this time management, right? So let us go to the agenda for our session today. So the agenda for today is going to be covered for this session of time management. Some of the subtopics are effective time management and learning how to plan and prioritize your time and day properly, and importance of time block, and what are the how it will help to the managers and to manage the time better, and identify time wasters and the time robbers. Well, it is very important to know whether we are exactly wasting our time, or we are exactly completing our task. We don't know, so we are not able to manage our time properly. So we are going to understand about that. And the next one is understanding the Pareto principle of 80 by 20. It's very important concept which was coined by Eisenhower and has explained how the Pareto principle 80 by 20 it works. Then we are also going to talk about urgent and important metrics, because some of the things are urgent, some of the things are important. Which is very important, we should do that things and all, which is it's an important concept which was coined by Stephen Covey, and has made an understand about the importance of urgent and important tasks. So then last but not least, that being busy or being productive, that is very, very important concept also. So some people are always busy, but they will not be a productive and a contributor to the company or the management. But busy is not that much important. Being productive is very, very important. So there are we are going to cover today. These are the sessions. Let's get started. So now coming to the point, why do we need the time management? So in every day or every single day, every person have only 24 hours. Nobody gets more than 24 hours, and nobody get less than 24 hours. So, but there are two type of people are there. That is, if some people are feeling that they are very busy, they are struggling to manage their time, and they are running from pillar to post, and they are finally they are telling that I cannot complete the task, I have no time to complete the things and all. So that kind of the people are one side. The other side, on the other hand, the other kind of people are, they are able to manage all their time very, very properly, and they are able to prioritize and able to plan and accomplish on time in every day, and they have a lot of time extra after that also. And at the end of the day, they have a lot of time, and always they are productive. So these type of two type of people are there. So this is the very important thing where why they are some people are having, they are able to complete the task very on time, that they learned the time management techniques. That is the reason. So that's why this is the reason why we are going to talk about time management helps the productivity, as well as you are going to be a good worker in your company, or your whatever you are working in your college, or wherever you are working there. So this is what the reason why we need time management. We are going to do that. Now coming to the next one, regarding to the, because of this reason, we have the time management is very, very important. So because of that reason, there are a lot of benefits are there for time management. So what are the benefits? So let's understand the time management benefits are. The most important benefit is time management helps you to save time, because time is money. today in everywhere or all over the world, time is money in today's date. Time lost, we never come back again. So that is why so time saved is equal to money earned. So if you properly save your time, automatically you can earn money more. That is the first one. Then the other one, next one, time management helps you to reduce the stress, because if you so stressed out because of every day of your life, because we squeeze too much in your day without realizing whether we are able to manage our time or to all the different tasks we had squeezed in. So it helps you to stress free yourself, because if you manage properly your time, you can reduce your stress. So that is what the second function, that is the major benefit of our time management. Then the other point is function effectively. So because if time management help us to function effectively, be constructive and productive worker at your workplaces, so it will function properly. Then it increase the output work, and it helps us to control our job responsibility, because if you work really well or productively, you are working in your team member or team worker like that, to help that. If you are following the proper time management, definitely everyone will appreciate that, and you will grow very faster. Then the next one, it helps to prioritize your work. First what you have to do the first work, and what is the second work, like that you have to prioritize all the works, and you have to make the schedule everything. And if you make that, automatically you can manage your time properly. Then it helps us to get more done in less time, because we have only 24 hours time. Within 24 hours time, you have to finish your official work as well as your personal work. So everything you need to attend, isn't it? So that you have less time amount, but you have to complete more things. When you can complete, if you manage properly your time, that is the benefit of time management. Then it helps us to give quality of work, because we don't want to work more every day, and whole 24 hours we don't need to work. Multitasking is not at all necessary. So quality is not, if quality is not good, then what is the point of working? What is the benefit of working? So quality is always better. So for that, if you want to get a quality work, definitely you should have a time management. That if you make a time management, you will get always quality of the work you will get. Then it helps to get a good discipline, because if you follow the step-by-step procedure, every day you are having a proper schedule, so automatically you will become a discipline maker. So you will be following a discipline. So at the last but not least, the time management help us to make sure that you deliver what is promised actually. So you can, whatever, if you promise anything, definitely you can deliver, because if you follow the time management. So these are the some of the benefits of time management, and I'm sure listening to this all, you would definitely want to learn how to save the time and how to manage your time, because a lot of benefits are there. So we are going to do how you are going to save the time and manage your time. Okay, so coming to the next one, busy or productive, because this is a very important concept. We should understand that, because already, as I said earlier, a lot of people feel that they are very busy, and also they are less productive also. But busy does not mean being productive. So this busy and productive are two different things. So you might say that I am busy doing something, but when if you ask something with them, they don't know what they are doing that. So that is why if you ask the question, they will definitely stuck in that. But you tend what you want to be busy, and what is the difference between this being busy and being productive. So let us understand that in details. So number one, busy people always they have numerous work, because always if you see many people, they have numerous works are there, and they will work always. If you see continuously, they will be working and busy. But if you see the productive people, they have a very prioritized couple of work, few works they will have, so that they can complete that work very fast, and they can be very productive, and they will be very happy. So this is the first difference of this busy and productive people. And the next one is respond with yes very fast. So if you see many people, they will be busy, as well as if you ask anything, they will say, yes, I can do. Yes, I will do immediately. Yes, I can finish it off. But you should not be like that. If you see the productive people, they will think twice before saying no, yes. Okay, they will not say yes immediately. So they will think once or twice. They will think. Then, if it is possible, they will do. Because if they say yes, they have to do. It may be productive for others, but it is not productive for them. So that's why this before giving this promise, they will think properly. So that is why productive people are always successful. Then keep all doors open by the busy people. Why? Because when you see the busy people, always they will work and they will open the doors every time. And whenever if you want, you can go and ask with them, and they will help and they will do that. But for them, there is nothing will be completed. Tasks will not be there, so that it is very difficult for them to complete the time on time in the time management. But if you think about the productive people, they will close all the door. If they have any time, then only they will think about that, or else they will do their work, and they will not concentrate on any other things until they complete their work. Then coming to the point, keep talking about how busy they are. If you see the busy people, always they will talk about I am busy with that, and I did like this, I am going to do this, like that they will talk. But if you see the productive person, but they will not talk much. They will just their result will speak them with them. So that they will be always silent. But you can say that if all silent people are very productive, all busy people are not. But if you manage your time properly, definitely you can be a successful one. Then busy people always multitaskers, but if you compare to that productive people, they will never take multitask. They will take only one goal or two goal or maximum, like that, which is very important or priority one. They will do that. So that if you do multitask, you will not get a quality work. You will not successfully complete it within that time. So these are the problems are with that multitask. But if you take only one important goal, definitely you can complete that. Then ask for advice. Your busy people always they have some lack of knowledge, or they are not able to complete the work. How to do that? They don't have the resources, time, so they will go for advices. So they don't have the knowledge about that. But if you see the productive people, they will complete the action and they will finish the job on time. So we are trying to say that in this particular slide, always strive to productive rather than only being busy. Now, coming to the next one, making to-do list, step-by-step procedure you have to follow. What is that? Making a to-do list. We know that these are the every day. What are the things we have to follow? We have to write step by step. Every single work we have to write. So if you want to time log is a very important thing. So you have to complete every day. You should write that. In that, coming to the step number 1, capture everything you need to do. So it means that whatever from the beginning, tomorrow, if you want to do any work, you should write from the starting of the yes.
Sorry for the interruption, sir. The slides are not moving. I mean,
Slides are not moving.
It's in the first slide itself.
Now it's in first slide.
Yes, sir.
Actually, for me, it is continuous. I am doing properly. It is showing in the next slide. It is showing that. But
Sir, it's
is
not
it
moving, sir. That's the thing.
for all, or some because of some internet issue? Because of
Maybe,
some
sir,
people.
Sir, can you do it in a slideshow, sir, so that it could change?
No, I'm in slideshow only actually now.
Okay, sir.
Let me.
Yes, sir.
Go back.
Now we can see the slides moving.
Slides are moving now.
Yes,
Just
yes.
now I am just switching off that slideshow. Now again I will open my slideshow.
Sure, sir. Sure. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. So I'm just making the full screen now, slideshow. Am I? Is it? Can you able to see the slide? Making to-do list, step-by-step procedure.
Now it's the 6th slide, sir.
6th slide. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Yes, that's right. Okay then. So shall I proceed?
We couldn't see the slide changing, sir.
No, it is in sixth slide now only. I'm
Okay,
in
sir.
sixth slide.
Yeah, sure. We can continue.
Yeah,
sir.
yeah. Step by step is that there are 4 steps are there. So that's what the slide now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay then. So coming to the to-do list. So if you want to do anything, you have to capture everything. That is step number 1. And if you want to do the things after all writing all the points, what you have to do, you have to follow ABC method. So what kind of ABC method means? You all know that is whichever is very important task you should make, that is A. If whichever is the less important task, you should write in front of that, make it write as a B. Then which is very least of the important in your task, so make it as a C. So this is what the steps you have to follow so that you can prioritize your work. This is the method of priority. You can first A priority you will finish first, then B, then C, like that it will go on. Then coming to the step number 3, how long does each next step will take that? So it means that you have to take the time, how much time it is required to complete each task. So you have to write down everything. For first task, if you want half an hour, you can write half an hour, and after that, if it is maybe 1 hour or 2 hour, like that, you have to write the duration of the time it is required, so that you can plan accordingly which task I can complete, which task it will take long time, and how much I can complete by the end of the day. Like that, you can plan accordingly. So that is the step number 3. It will be helpful to manage your time. Then the last step, tick action when done. So if you have a lot of activities in your to-do list, so if you complete any action, immediately you can mark as a tick. So it will be easy. So and you will feel happy. And if you make a tick, that it will give you an inner feel that there is a hormone will work. So automatically you will get motivation. So you will feel relaxed. Your stress will not be there, and you will get motivation, and you will do further the extra work. You can do that because of that one. This last step is very, very important. Tick mark we should do after you complete every task. So if you do this kind of the task, you will easily find it will be crux of managing your time properly. This is the technique you have to use. That is that one. Then coming to the next slide, that is chunk, block, and tackle. This is one of the very important techniques you have to use when you want to when you want to manage your time properly. Because which is most of us really know about that, having really practiced it, that is the question mark. Because everybody are doing a lot of work, but are you properly doing that? So that is what we have to very careful about that. Because in time management, how we can do the time management? Because if you have a lot of work, or it's very overwhelming for us. So what you have to do, if you get a lot of work, you will get scared and you will afraid of that. So that to avoid this, what you have to do, you have to make some sort of chunk, block, tackle techniques. You have to use that. So this will help you managing your overwhelming task and get it done. So that is the major important of this method. That is, if you have a lot of very huge number of works or a very big task is there, what is the first thing you have to do? First, number 1 is break down projects. So if you have a very big project, you make it into small pieces of projects. Maybe if it is 10 days project, if you got it, make it a pieces of 1 day, what is the work, then second day, what is the work. Or if you have a 1 full day work, make it 1 hour, how much is the work. Like that, you can make it break down the task. And if you make it small task, that you have, it will give you motivation, and have to set the amount of time also. You have to fix the time so that you can easily complete. Even if it is a huge project also, you can complete. Then avoid interruption. So this is a very major problem nowadays we are facing, that because there is a lot of social media, there is a lot of WhatsApp facilities and YouTubes and all. It is a lot of interruptions you will get, and maybe you are from your friends or relatives, they will give the interruption. So what you have to do, whatever you want to complete your task, set the time for each and every task, and focus on something. You have to please give your 100% focus on that, so that you can complete your work very fastly. So you should avoid phone calls, you can avoid emails, you can avoid technology when you do the work. When you are free, you can use all this social media, everything. But when you are working, you should not use these things. That is second techniques. Then the third important thing is set time for specific tasks. That's, as I mentioned before, each and every task you should mention proper time, and you should complete on time. You should check it out. Then finally, you should tackle one task at a time. So don't do multitasking. So if you make multitasking, definitely you will not get a quality of work. You cannot complete your you cannot complete your work on time. So time management will be a problem. So these are the techniques. If you use break down things and avoid interruption, and setting the time for each and every task, and tackle one task at a time. If you do that, this kind of chunk block activity, if you do that, definitely you can manage your time properly. Then coming to the next one, that is prioritizing your time. So it is a very, very important point. It is everyone have to learn that this prioritizing your time, because we have a n number of activities we are doing every day. But what is very important and what is very urgent, we should know that. That is have given by Eisenhower. They have given this wonderful prioritizing your time, that is called urgent or important matrix. The next slide I'm showing that. I hope everyone can able to see that urgent important matrix, because there is a 4 quadrant will be there. That is number 1. It is which is very, very urgent and as well as important. Then number 2, if you see that is important but not urgent. Maybe tomorrow you can do that work, but tomorrow you have to complete. But today there is something is going to do, that is called as urgent. That is it is not urgent means that is the second option, that is important but not urgent. Then the third quadrant is it is not urgent and not important also. There is nothing no urgent with like a phone calls like that and all will be there. And the fourth one is urgent but not important. It is urgent but it is not right now, it is not important, like that. These are the things of urgent important matrix given by Eisenhower has explained how to manage using this matrix. So let's see one by one. That is the first one is very urgent and but it is not important. So that it is very urgent and very important. That is number 1. That is, if, for example, if you want to prepare anything, or you want to it may be different with anyone. But what is very urgent, what is very important, that you have to complete. That is what urgent important matrix. The first quadrant, it is very, very urgent. So you have to use, like example, if any crisis or any big problem or deadline is given today, you have to complete the tasks today. By end of the day, you have to submit the question paper, or you have to complete your syllabus. These are the or there is a meeting will be there, there is some conferences will be there. These are the very important and urgent criteria will come. Then number 2, second quadrant is something which is important, not become urgent. So, for example, where it is very essential but not necessary immediately. It may be it will, you can do it in the next day, or it will be little not urgent also. It will be there. Like example, preparation for the tomorrow's classes, or prevention for tomorrow's any we are going to do any project. For that you are doing prevention now itself. It is not necessary. So, and value certification and planning. If you want to plan for tomorrow, today you should not waste for that. So that relationship building also for your family, it is very important. Yes, we of course we have to love our family, but this is compared to that, the urgent category. If anything else, yes, you should give the priority for that urgent category. So this is next day we can do that relationship building and all, we can do that. So this is what second quadrant. Then the third quadrant, it is not important but it is urgent. But for some people, because we are doing some work, but some people immediately they will come and interrupt, and you should avoid these kind of interruptions. Don't waste your time, because this is not urgent and not important for your task, because you have already task with you. You have to complete by today, or by end of the day, or by 1 hour before. So that is very important and urgent task. So which are the things? Some interruption from the email, or some meetings or many proximate or pressing with somebody, people are coming for that, and interruption from the phone calls. These are the things, no need to worry about that. Don't go for that. These are the very important thing we should follow. If you go for this, you will waste your time and you cannot complete your time. You cannot complete your task on time. So there is the third quadrant. It is we should not touch in this category. That is very important. Then the last category, that is the fourth quadrant, number 4, not important, not urgent. See, for example, don't busy with Instagram or YouTube or WhatsApp, or these are the time wastes will be there. So these are the things are you should not waste the time. So these are the places where it is not at all important and it is not at all urgent. So these are the 4 quadrant matrix that is Eisenhower given. So in that, so the second quadrant is very, very important. So if you follow the second quadrant is important but not urgent, that if you focus on, automatically you can complete your work on time. Because if you don't complete the second quadrant, important but not urgent, if you don't complete, it may become urgent for immediately to the next day or next after 1 hour. So you should focus on the second quadrant, important and by important but not urgent category. You should always complete the work immediately so that it will not become urgent. Then coming to the next very important principle given by Pareto's principle, that is 80 by 20 rules. So it is the next we are going to see that this is a very important time management tool, because Mr. Pareto come up with this idea the way back in 1990s itself. They have created this this thing, Mr. Pareto given, and he stress what is given the point: 20% of your work you have to focus. So in your total 100%, 20% if you focus properly, that the balance 80% you will get the result. But if you don't focus properly, that 20%, yeah.
Sir, we couldn't see the slides changing, sir.
Slides changing.
Sir, can you put it in the slideshow mode?
I'm in slideshow mode only. Yeah.
Sir, still it's there in the 6th slide now. The matrix which you explained. Yes, sir. It's been in the same slide.
Is it now? I came out of that slideshow. Now I'm showing the full slides, and that slides sideways. There is other slides also it is showing. Can you see that?
Sir. Yeah, sir. Yes, sir.
That is okay. Okay,
now
then
it's
I
okay,
will.
Sir. Yeah. Yes.
Okay, no issue. When I will pass on to the next slide, I will tell you that I'm going to the next slide. Like that, I will say. If it is not going, please immediately you stop. Then we will continue accordingly. Sure. Right?
Sure. Sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. So now coming to this Pareto principle, this is a very important thing. That is, if you work on only 20% focused work, automatically you will get 80% of results you will get. That is what Mr. Pareto put your efforts where they will make the most difference. That's what he is telling that. And if you go to the next one, the benefit, there you can understand that. So I'm going to the next slide, that is benefit of Pareto principle. So I hope you are able to see the. I hope you can able to see the next benefits of.
We can see, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, dear. So this is what the next slide. Now is it okay? Clear? Yeah. So the benefit is it is mainly if you complete your task. On that, focus on 20%, automatically you will get that 80%. So what is the benefit identify? That is number 1 is identify important problems, because if you know your problem, automatically you will work on that problem area only. So that you will if you identify, automatically that benefit you will get, identify important problems, number 1. Then the number 2, concentrate on your strength, because if you have many tasks, you can do that. But some of the areas only you are more capable. For example, if you talk about the Sachin Tendulkar, so he is if you think about his academic side, he is not good in that. But if you think about in sports side, he will be very good in, and he is the number 1 player. So that is why concentrate on your strength. So wherever you have a strength is there, if you concentrate. If you give 20% of your time, automatically, if you focus, 80% result you will get. That is the second benefit. Then the third benefit is 100% give focus on activity. So it helps in individual focus. You have to give. If you give focus on that, automatically that 100% automatically you will get it. That is number third benefit. Then the last one, using tools most needed. So if you know what is required, so you will use the exact resources. What is the resources you need, and what are the times is required, and money, how much money is required to use for that. So these are the needs. You will automatically focus on that, and you will complete your task very fast. So this is the benefit of this Pareto principle of 80/20 rule. Okay. Then I'm just moving to the next slide. That is 9 ways to overcome procrastination. Before going to 9 ways to overcome this procrastination, what is procrastination? If your procrastination is the fundamental of time management, because if you set a task for if you are not able to do, if you are not happy with the task, what you will do? You will not do that work. If you are very much pleasure about any task, you will do that task. So that is what you have to think about, that if you whatever task, if you are not happy, you will always prolonging or making delay. So this is called as procrastination. So this procrastination, when it will come, if you have a very big task, or if you are doing an important task rather than unimportant task, then only it will come that. So how to tackle this procrastination and make it life better? Let's see that. That is what there are 9 ways of overcoming procrastination. That is in that the first one is delete it. What is that? Take career over whatever task you are doing on all the days. And if you are not able to another day, if you don't have any other choice to, if you are not able to do that one, if you are very doubtful to do these things, what you have to do? Better you have to delete this, delete that task. So that will be more easy, so that procrastination will not be there. You are not going to prolong, or you are not going to extend the time. So you can manage the time properly if you delete that particular task. And second one is delegate. So if you are not able to do, you are going to delete that. But what is the other idea? The delegation is the another idea. So delegation is very, very important task. You have to know that, because if you don't know what you will do, you can just allocate that work or delegate that work to who is having that knowledge, who is having that time, who is having that resources. If you delegate, automatically you can finish your work on time. You can manage your time properly. So that is the major principle of that. The 9 ways in that second way is procrastination. We can easily overcome that. Then second one, do it. What is instead of thinking that, instead of planning that, you can do that work, and you can complete that work, so that you can easily overcome that. Then the next one is 15 minutes rule. If you see your priority of works, if you see the list of to-do list, which are the works you can complete in 15 minutes, first you have to complete that. So if you complete that, automatically you can finish your work. So in your to-do list, the total list categories will be very less, so that you will be very happy, and you will get motivation also. That is what the next one is. Rewarding also it is there. So if you complete any work, you have to make a tick mark, as well as you have to give your reward in yourself. Even if your anybody is not appreciating, or anybody is not giving any reward, but you should give your own reward by yourself, so that you can get motivation. You can do further more, whatever you want, you can do that. Then next one, chop it up. If you have, I already, as I told you, if you have a huge number of tasks, you can make it chop it into get a small pieces of work. Then make it half an hour for this, make it half an hour, next half an hour, and the second day, first day, like that. You can chop it out, and you can do that. If you do that, automatically you can complete the work. The big work becomes small work, and you can easily complete that. Then ask for advice. If you are not able to complete, what you can do, that you can just ask for your expert advice, or senior people will be there in your places or company or in your family, so that you can ask and you can complete the task very fast. So that you can easily overcome your problems and procrastination problems you can solve. Then clear deadline. Try to keep it very clear deadlines. If you make deadline, automatically nature of human being is very lazy. so that automatically people will make it in a delayed gratitude, so that automatically you should keep that deadline so that you can easily complete your task very properly. Then the last one is remove the distractions. So if you are doing any particular task, don't allow anyone to interact you or disturbing you, or you are using social media or anything focusing on other than the work. Remove all the constraints so that you can overcome the procrastination. So focus on the work properly. These are the 9 ways you can overcome your procrastination. Then the next very important thing, obstacles to effective time management. So if you want to, these are the last till now we were discussing about what are the techniques are there, like Pareto techniques, and what are the techniques we are going to use, 80/20 rules, like that we are seeing that. Now we know all the techniques, but there, even if you have a time, or if you know the techniques, there are some obstacles will be there. How to you can use the time management effectively? If you want to do that, you have to clear these obstacles. So what is that? You have unclear objectives. If you have, number one is you have a clear objective. If you don't have nothing in your mind that what you have to do tomorrow, or what you are going to do after 1 year, like that, you have to be clear with your objective. If you don't clear objective it is with you, you cannot complete anything, you cannot complete, or you cannot plan anything. So that this is the obstacle you have to first clear, number one. Then being disorganized, even disorganized, everything you should organize properly. Even if you go to the office, or even if you come to the home, everything, if you properly organize everything, so automatically it will give you motivation. Automatically you will come to complete your task on time. So if you come out of this disorganized things, these obstacles will go out, then you can manage your time properly. Then lack of planning. Planning is very, very important. So always you should have a very good plan. So if you don't have a plan, so you will definitely waste your time. You are going to waste your time, and you will not get any good benefit. What you are every day will be waste, and you will not achieve anything. Then the last obstacle in your to complete the effective time management, that is interruption. That is what, as I told you, you should avoid all the interruptions when you focus on any job. So try to avoid all the distractions like phone calls, or emails, or WhatsApp. These are the things that we should avoid when you are in a particular task. Okay. So these are the obstacles we have to do. We have to completely avoid that, so that you can easily manage your time. Then going to the next one, the next slide, then identifying your time wasters. So finally, so after completing your obstacles, so what are the how you are wasting your time, and you should identify your time wasters. What are the where you are going to waste your time, that is very, very important. Then only if you understand where we are going to waste our time, then if you understand, automatically you will not go into that area. So first you should identify wherever your time is going to waste. So that is number one is interruption. Yes, I told you there are a lot of interruptions will come, many disturbance will come. So you should avoid all the interruptions, everything you should avoid, that these kind of interruptions, distractions, disturbance, everything you should avoid. Then planning is very important. As I said, told you should plan properly, and the planning is very important. Don't plan in the morning. You should plan one day before going to the bed. You should make your plan, because if you make a plan before going to bed, it will go to your inner mind, and it will come to your it will next day automatically everything, it will come to you in your face, and you can complete the work. But if you waking up after that, if you make a to-do list, it will not work out. Always properly you should plan, and one day before, that is very, very important. Then perfectionism. So if you want to make perfection, and if you are wasting your time, that will kill your time. So that don't that much curious about that. Then trying to do everything yourself. So this is also one of the time killer. Some of the people you might have seen that everything they will do by themselves only. But if the other people are they have their friends or their colleagues, or then the family people are there, ready to do that, but some people will not allow them to do that. But if you do like that, definitely it will kill your time. It is a very good time waster. So don't follow this trying everything by yourself. Okay. Then next one is taking on too much. So everything, if you take too much time, it will not complete, you cannot complete on time. So that is very important. Then crisis management, then too much of socializing, that's as I told you, we are always not concentrating on your work, going to the socializing and mixing with the people and wasting your time with the social media. This is all you should avoid, this time wasters. And not valuing your own time, because you have only 24 hours, so you have your own time, so you should value for that time and you should work on that. If you don't plan and if you don't value on that, definitely you are going to waste that. So you should these kind of things you should avoid that. Then lack of skill, finally, that is very important thing. The last but not least, the skill is very very important. If you don't have skill, what will happen? If you want to complete the task in 10 minutes, you cannot complete in 10 minutes. It will drag, and it will end up with 1 hour. 10 minutes task, it will end up with 1 hour. So why it is happening? Because of your knowledge, because of your skill. If you don't have a proper skill, you should develop that. If you develop, automatically you can reduce the time. As our teachers, everyone will say that if you make more practice, automatically your time consumption of your work will be reduced. This is the point only. You have to increase your skill. So these are the time wasters. It is there. So you should avoid. This is very very important thing. Then the with that we can conclude that. So finally, with this time management, what we can conclude that if you want to become a very good successful in your life, or if you want to make your life very successful, or you want to become a very big leader for your life or in your company, what you have to do? Time is very very important. You have to manage your time properly. Then time is equal to money, because each and every second there is a money you can earn. See, for example, if you talk about our famous football player, Mr. Ronaldo, now he taken by Saudi, but each and every minute he is getting the salary. So that much value of time is very very important. So that we should understand. That is why time is equal to money. In time, if you lost your time, definitely you are not going to get anything. So spending time or losing your time, you will not come. It will not come back. And if you want to become a world class leader, manage your time properly. That's all. With that, we can conclude this. And I hope you all enjoyed listening this time management session. I hope you all will practice in your everyday day-to-day activity and make use of that. Thank you very much for this wonderful opportunity. And that's all from my side. And if you can have any questions, you can pass it on.
Thank you, sir. Now, a participant to post your questions in the WhatsApp group.
In WhatsApp group, I have to check it, right?
Yes, sir.
I could not able to see any questions. If you have anything, please pass it on to me.
Sir, there is a question in the chat box in the Google Meet.
Chat box, Google Meet. Let me 1 minute. I can stop sharing this slide. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Where is the chat box? Yes, I can see one question saying that what do you do when you have a lot of high priority tasks all due around the same week. So if you have a high priority task, that's what I told you. So you have to multitasking is not the right way. You have to make it into chop it into different small pieces of work and make a deadline for that. And within that deadline, you should allot that time allocation also, because you know very well how much time it is required for the first work, what is the second work you can do, and what is the third work it is required. You are properly you should allot the time, as well as which is the first priority. I told you there is a ABC method is there. So first which is A, that is very important task, mention that, and which is very lesser important, make it as B, and which is least priority, make it all are priority, but make it ABC, so that you can complete one by one, and within the span of time what you fixed for that you can do that. So with that we can plan accordingly and we can complete our task on time. I hope I'm audible, right?
Thank you, sir. Now we have come to the end of the session. The thankful heart opens our eyes to a multitude of blessings that continually surround us. With these words, I request our beloved ma'am, Dr. K. Karthikey, Assistant Professor of Business Administration, to deliver word of thanks.
Good evening, one and all present here. On behalf of our principal, ma'am, Dr. Ulagi, head of the department, Dr. R. Prabhu, faculty members of various institutions, and on my own behalf, it gives me immense pleasure to deliver the vote of thanks for the second day of the International Faculty Development Program hosted by Department of Business Administration, Government Arts College, Coimbatore, India. I extend a warm gratitude to our principal, ma'am, for giving us consent to conduct this International Faculty Development Program, and our HOD for his constant support and encouragement. I'd like to thank our guest of the day, Dr. N. Sundarajan, faculty at University of Technology and Applied Sciences, Shinas, Oman, for sparing his time and sharing his knowledge with inspirational and motivational thoughts on time management and its benefits. Sir clearly explained on choosing between being busy and productive, making a to-do list, differentiating between urgent and important work, the 80-20 Pareto rule, how 20% of efforts produce 80% results, and making most effective use of time, ways to overcome procrastination, and also the ways to remove obstacles in time management. It was really informative and more useful. Thank you, sir. Last but not the least, I also wish to express my thanks to all organizers and all the participants within and outside the country for their support and cooperation in the conduct of today's session. Thank you, sir. Thank you all.
Thank you very much, madam. Thank you for your opportunity.
Thank you all. The session gets over today. For today, please fill up the feedback form. Meet you all tomorrow. Thank you.